Club WWE is now open.
Flair bests Cargill for now.
And Legend back. Hello, welcome to Wrestle MSX, the best wrestling channel you've never heard of. I'm Michael.
I'm Sally.
After seeing various superstars arrive, we open with Finn Bálor. He brings up 2016's SummerSlam again with its highs of winning and lows of having to relinquish the title due to injury. He says he's close to getting back to where he was when Sami Zayn heads out. Sami complains the title match at SummerSlam should be a triple threat, then adds that he'd like to see Cody win because he's already beaten him once, so can do it again. He goes on to call CM Punk trash and then congratulates him on becoming corporate poster boy number 2. Sami says he has respect for Balor, with Balor then calling Sami to the ring. Sami says Balor is great and then tells him this moment belongs to him because this is his time and it's about justice. Balor replies it's taken him 10 years to get to this and it's his time. He adds he had to give up the title due to being injured, whereas Sami had to give up the title because he lost. Sami then says he's going to leave because it's the right thing to do, with Gunther then storming the ring from behind Balor and throwing him into Sami. Gunther calls both men a joke, with Adam Pearce then heading out. Gunther heads up the rampway towards Adam Pearce and asks him what he has to do, with Balor then attacking Gunther from behind. Sami then throws Balor off Gunther so he can get his pound of flesh, with Balor then dragging Sami off and the pair throwing hands. Gunther then levels both of them. Nick Aldis then heads out and throws down with Gunther, with the pair then getting in the ring and Aldis locking in a Texas Cloverleaf. He releases after security intervene, only for Gunther to land a big boot. Aldis rolls out the ring, with the pair then taunting one another. Now I thought this was going to lead to the inevitable tag.
Oh yeah, can they coexist?
Not necessarily Gunther and Aldis, but I don't know, Gunther and Sami because they did it the other week, and then Balor and Aldis.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't lead to anything.
Club WWE is now open.
Wow. Thank you for that. First up tonight, Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green versus Michin and B-Fab with Jade Cargill at ringside. An Alabama Slam and Swanton net Stratton 2 on Michin, with Stratton then tagging in Green. Cargill attacks Stratton at this point, taking her out of the game, with Green landing a missile dropkick to Michin.
Michin tags out, with Green looking to land an unpretty her to Fab, but Green gets double teamed and hit with BTA. Fab then covers and picks up the win. After the match, Charlotte Flair heads out, with Green and Stratton regrouping and taking out the baddies, leaving Cargill to deal with Flair alone. She doesn't, as Flair beats her and sends her from the ring.
1-0 to Flair. Backstage, Axiom asks Dom and JD what they're doing here, with JD saying they can do what they want, and then ask if he's seen Danhausen. Ray Fenix replies saying they haven't, with he and Dom then exchanging words. Dom says the Judgment Day have been collecting titles, and Ray's AAA Cruiserweight title would look good on McDonagh, with JD saying he's going to go and see Adam Pearce. Because he's on double bubble, isn't he? SmackDown and Raw.
Yeah. We then have a vignette from Tama and Talatonga saying it's hard to walk away and they lost sight. But from now on, they put their family first. We then hear words from an older gentleman, with the camera then panning back to reveal Haku. He says these are the sons he needs, and then tells them not to forget who they are and to go and make them fear once again.
This guy is a stone cold killer. Next up, Damian Priest and R-Truth versus the War Raiders, with the WWE Tag Team titles and AAA Tag titles on the line. Winner takes all. The Raiders take control before we break, and then see a 2-count cover broken up by Truth when we come back. The Raiders then both attack Truth in the corner, with the ref trying to put a stop to it.
The Raiders toss the ref away, with Priest then trying to save his partner. The referee intervenes again, with Priest this time throwing the ref out the way. The official then calls for the bell, with the two teams then fighting outside and into the crowd. After they come back towards the ring, they're joined by Tama and Tala, who annihilate both teams. Eric suffers a cutthroat, with Priest suffering a chokeslam. Haku then enters the ring, with Tala and Tama then raising all 4 tag titles.
We see some footage of Cody Rhodes accidentally catching CM Punk with an elbow at a house show after a match, which caused a little friction, with us then seeing Kathy Kelly ask Punk how he's going to reconcile with Cody. Punk replies it's competition, it's his job. Trick Williams then appears and tells Punk that sooner or later he's coming for the championship. Punk says he wanted Trick to win, he needs new challengers, and when he does win a number 1 contenders match, he's going to whoop that Trick.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nick Aldis hits us with a vignette next, telling us where he's wrestled, who he's wrestled, and that he was okay with becoming a GM until Gunther pushed him too far.
In this vignette, you could see him wrestling Jeff Hardy, Rob Van Dam, Kurt Angle and AJ Styles. So he's been around a long time, because AJ Styles looked very young. Trick Williams heads out next. No hype man, Liliati, so he's obviously gigging again.
Yeah, must be.
And says Corbin woke up one morning, shaved his head, looking like a big ass Tommy Pickles. Oh, that's a callback. And hate on Trick Williams. Trick then calls out Corbin, with Corbin answering. Corbin says he's learned patience while he's been away, and goes on to say what he's going to do to Trick at SummerSlam. Hurt him.
Trick asks if he's here to just pick up a paycheck, and then taunts Corbin, with Corbin getting on the apron and asking the fans if they want a preview.
Yes.
Trick then takes a swing, but Corbin hops off the apron before telling Trick he's taking the title on Sunday. Trick replies there's going to be 30,000 people chanting the same thing on Sunday, with the crowd then chanting, "Whoop, that Trick."
Is that what he did?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a promo for the Hell in a Cell match between Ober and Brock. Not that we needed it. And then have our next match, Rey Fenix versus JD McDonagh for the AAA Cruiserweight Championship. Dom with JD, of course. We have a technical start followed by dodged kicks and shenanigans from Dom, with JD then landing a springboard moonsault to the outside and nailing Fenix.
Back from the break, a brainbuster nets Rey a 2-count cover, with the pair then exchanging kicks and Rey a stunner. JD lands his signature Spanish fly and cover for 2, with Dom then distracting Rey as he mounts the turnbuckle. The ref sees this and then tells Dom to get out of there.
As Dom walks up the rampway, Danhausen appears and looks to curse him, but Dom attacks, which brings out the Minihausens. They all then fight off into the back, with Rey then landing the Adios Amigo to JD, followed by the Mexican Muscle Buster and cover for 3.
We have another look at the build-up between Roman and Seth before we head to the last match of the night and main event of the evening. Lash Legend versus Giulia in an interim WWE Women's Championship ladder match qualifier. An early Arrivederci nets Giulia 2, with Lash then powering out of a guillotine, getting Giulia into position for a Lash extension and landing it. Lash covers, the ref counts to 3, and the match is over. Done.
Real short. They must have been pushed for time.
Yeah.
So, to the last section of the night, CM Punk and Cody Rhodes going face to face. Rhodes comes out first, but as he gets on his knees at the top of the rampway, Punk's music hits, with the champ then heading out. We get to the ring with Rhodes saying they both knew this was coming, with Punk agreeing and wanting to know who the better wrestler is for business purposes.
Rhodes says it's personal and then reminds Punk he said he's not here to make friends, he's here to make money. Punk replies he didn't come back to lose friends, but if it comes to losing a friend or a title, tomorrow night isn't going to be his night. Rhodes adds, you keep talking about tomorrow, but what do you want to do about it tonight?
Punk then removes the title and his jacket, with Rhodes following suit. The pair square up, take a minute, and then start throwing down. We end up outside with the announcer's desk cleared, but not involved, with security eventually heading out. The pair are split up and then end up on the announcer's desk again, only to get off and keep going, with SmackDown then going off the air as the pair continue to brawl. I'm not liking this manufactured.
Yes,
hate.
yeah.
It's
We don't need a forced hate.
No, I mean, it was a bit like the John Cena heel turn. I never bought it.
Oh yeah, no, I don't
was-
think anyone did it. That was
It was
yeah.
just like, okay, you wanted to do it. It was the last roll of the dice for him because they always said that they should have done that with Hulk Hogan, but he never did. He obviously went to WCW and then he did the heel turn. And I think they probably should have done that with Hogan a lot earlier when he was in WWE. I think they wanted to do it with Cena before. I don't know the full history, but I've got a feeling they wanted to do it. But he obviously wasn't that keen on it. He liked to be the good guy,
it wasn't him.
which is
He would have been happy to go along.
fair enough.
With what they said.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But it just the heel turn for me, just like I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm older and I'm more cynical, but I'm just not buying it. Whereas, and it's the same with this Rhodes and Punk thing. It's just, why can't you just go into it just being like, yeah, may the best man win? There's enough other matches where there's hate between the wrestlers, like Corbin and Williams for argument's sake.
Yeah.
Seth and Reigns, Ober and Brock.
Exactly.
Why do we need to that's organic.
They could just be like, let's just find out
That's
who the best wrestler
organic.
is.
Exactly. Why does this have to be forced? I mean, you've got Cargill and Flair in the interim ladder match.
Yeah.
So you've already got that. You don't need. Let's just be mates.
Yeah.
Let's just see who's the best. You don't need to force it, which I do not like. Anyway, enough about that. Now for Michael's moment of the night. This could be a match, a line, a local promo, something funny, interesting, serious, quirky, and or different. Just something that catches my eye. Obviously, it has to wait until the end because if I do it halfway through and it's something that happens at the end, it's kind of a spoiler. So, Michael's moment of the night. Sometimes good, sometimes shite. So hang around and wait and see as to whether you disagree. For me, it was Haku geeing up Tala and Tama. It was just good to see them not being sidemen anymore and actually being pushed forward. And they've taken out those other two tag teams, which is fine by me. So they're clearly going to go for the tags again. They'll probably win them because no point bringing Haku back. But I'd rather see these two than Fraxium diving in and out of the ring. Nobody's interested in that because it's not wrestling. It's just jumping about. I want to see these two back in it.
That's answered who the elders are when they spoke about the elders.
Yeah, but who's the other? Because it was plural. That's only one. I know what he's saying.
This is true, yeah.
I know what he's saying, but no, good. It's not just that Haku's back, but the fact that you've got Tala and Tama right. Yeah, let's go back.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy what they do. I think they're good, and they've got different aspects. They're not the same. It's not like, as I say, I'm going back to Fraxium.
Yeah, and even though Solo's off doing whatever he's doing or they've left him.
Jumping in and out. You've got a big guy, and you've got a guy that can do some wrestling. And I'm not saying Tala can't, but there's different aspects to them.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it.
Agree or have any thoughts that you'd like to share, then please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to go and check out our music video with our thoughts and honest opinions on the last week of WWE, because a new one drops every
time someone joins our Patreon.
Wednesday.
I forgot that? Okay. As always, thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, Patreoning, and everything else.
And we'll see you Sunday for our look at night 1 of SummerSlam.